Hello everybody, my name's Ardendrus, and welcome back to Tensura Reincarnated. I'm just in the middle of a raid right now. Actually, I have Rampage. When did I hit Rampage 5? I'm sorry, what? Last time I checked, I was only at Rampage 2. I probably just accidentally killed a villager there, it's fine. Anyways, I'll go over why I'm in a raid in a moment. Actually, I don't think I have time to, I only have 45 seconds. But last time, we attempted to fight Ifrit. And by that, I mean we did training with Ifrit trying to gain our fire things, because, oh boy, are we not winning right now. So, we actually spawned in 2 Ifrits. One of them was the one that was already there for a while. And then a new Shizu spawned in and got killed by the other Ifrit, which spawned in a second Ifrit who started causing mayhem. But, yeah, so we started fighting the 2 of them. We spent a while getting our heat and flame resistances, so now we have both of those, which should both become nullifications when we do Demon Lord evolution, which would be really cool. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I'm gonna turn off pain nullification. It doesn't actually do anything besides make it so that we don't see those, like, we don't see the things that happen when we get hit, like that little flinch animation. Why am I taking damage? Oh, Magicule damage. Oh, I beat the raid. Okay. Oh, hold on. Pain resistance. It goes back on. We're now strong enough that Magicule poisoning doesn't make us do a thing. Cause, yeah, we're currently going through Magicule poisoning. I need to cast a Shadow Beam. There we go. Burn off some Magicules, because, we're constantly regenning it now, and I'll go over why in a second. Also, what adds in this? This hero-proof thing. Curse of Vanishing. Hold it in main hand to gain Hero of the Village buff. I didn't actually get close enough to kill anything. Let me out. Sorry, fish. Sorry, villager. I want to keep my, whatever, I want to keep Rampage for a little bit longer. So I've just been running around doing this. Anyways, yeah, last time we tried and failed to defeat Ifrit, but we did use it as an opportunity to train up our heat and flame resistances. Other than that, we just picked up the space spirit. Or I think, so now we have a lesser space spirit and you can just do that. And tried out and tested out and trained a couple of other skills, if I remember correctly. It was mostly just Ifrit. But anyways, at the very end of last time, we also tested out summoning greater spirits. And then I turned our friend Sylphide, who is the greater wind spirit, onto aggressive. And she kind of destroyed our home island, or at least half of it. So, that's a slight issue. Magical poisoning again. So yeah, between episodes, the actual, some important stuff that happened. I need to waste a whole bunch of Magicules, because, as you can probably tell, or you might be able to tell, we are constantly regenning Magicules right now. Because I went and mastered Wrath between episodes, so now it is a toggleable, it is always on. So every second we gain 2% Magicules, and our Rampage buff just gets a little bit better, which we are now up to Rampage 6. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this must also boost the chance of gaining a level. I don't care about you right now, Metal Slime. So, yeah. Yeah, Rampage is pretty good, but now that it's mastered, that means we're probably going to be changing away from it this episode, too. We'll decide on... I don't know if there's a way for me to give myself a random unique skill or not. Rather, other than just doing, like, maybe pull up a random number generator and say, give me numbers 1 through 20, and then giving myself whatever one is in the list there. I don't know. Or a the wiki page probably doesn't have, like, a random unique skill page button or something like that, though that would be cool. So, I've mastered Rampage, or Wrath between episodes. I also went ahead and mastered Corrosion, because that's actually pretty simple. I was having a hard time doing it, but if I can just go in and it turns food into rotten flesh, and each time you do that, it gives you a level of it. Other than that, water manipulation is mastered. You can just go into the water and do this. It does a shift-click water ball attack that trains it a lot faster. And then everything else just has like a couple of extra points here or there towards learning them. I think that's it for things that happened. Not really much else went on. But between episodes, besides killing a whole bunch of pillagers. Last important thing I forgot to mention between episodes. Because I was told that apparently if you kill 1,000 humans, the world gives you a name through something. And I can actually check that with get stat human kills. I've killed 682 humans. Most of that was pillagers, some of that was villagers, and witches and stuff, but it was mostly pillagers, and a couple accidental others. Like, yeah, I might have accidentally killed all the villagers in this village by going like this, but this castle right here is very good for it, because it is just literally teeming with them, and they're literally everywhere around it, too. Like, if I fly away and then fly back, they'll all respawn, and there would just be a silly amount of them. And this also counts as a good way to train up, hockey as well, so I can just, like, run around doing this, and every single one of these kills counts towards the towards the 1,000. So it shouldn't actually take me that much longer to do this, and I should actually become a, I should be given a name pretty quickly. Although I think that specifically counts kills since I last died, if I remember what I was reading right. That's something we need to be careful of. We can't die today if we actually want to keep that up or get our name. Rampage 8. Oh my goodness. Mastering Wrath makes this so much sillier. Hold on. I'm fairly certain Rampage is infinite. Like, it can just keep going up. Do I have my training dummy on me, or did I leave it at home? I think I left it at home. How much damage do I do now? I'm wrong thing. How much damage can I do with a singular punch now? I'm curious. That was 700. Hold on, I could probably go kill Ifrit now. 742 damage, and technically I could go more. I have, like, Ogre Sword or whatever it is. Do we want to go try the Ifrit fight again? We could. I mean, I could probably win now. I need to drain some magicules. Only problem with this. Only problem with Wrath getting mastered. I do still take magicule poisoning, so I have to just, like, drain my reserves every once in a while. Although this does make training up Shadow Beam a little bit easier, because it's just a whole bunch of extra magicule regen. Also, the slimes. The slimes are getting out of hand. I have actually cleared this out twice now. I have had to go in and just clear out a whole bunch of slimes, because otherwise the game's going to crash eventually. Because they're always here. They're always just there, regenning and all that stuff. I need to deal with some inventory stuff real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna have to clear out the slimes again. I think I'm just gonna clear it out to only red or yellow instead of having both in there. Because that way they'll only get one of one color, and then they'll only fuse instead of being stuck together like this. Because red and yellow can't fuse together. I'm gonna have to clear that out in a moment, I think, before we go do anything else. But first, let me deal with some inventory stuff. There's a significant problem with slime ranching. I dealt with inventory stuff, I'm just clearing out a couple of the slimes right now. But they keep phasing through the walls, which makes slime ranching kind of difficult. Come on. Come on, let's get you out of there. Also, I've cleared out most of the red ones. There's only like 4 red ones left, I think. Is that a hippogriff? What was that? Oh no, it's just one of those, the phoenix eagle things, or whatever they're called. I don't remember. This red one gets to stay because it's our biggest slime right now. But that's most of the rest cleared out, minus those 3 that have phased through the ground and are now somewheres. Is Rampage up to 9? Okay, Rampage is still only 8. Cool. But I've mostly dealt with inventory stuff now. All of my chests are once again full of junk. I'm gonna need to actually deal with this again at some point. But, since we're so strong right now, let's go try the Ifrit fight again, shall we? Let's see. Where's the weaker of the 2 Ifrits? Wasn't I just... I thought I had like a minute left. Did Rampage just run out? Rampage 9! I just saved it. Oh my goodness. Sorry, armor sources and whatnot. Where's Ifrit hanging out? Oh, magic heal poisoning. Oh my goodness, I love this power so much. That's another Charybdis cave. That's number 8. No, that's number 9. That's Ifrit. That's Charybdis number 9. What is going on? Anyways, where is Ifrit? I know there's one over here, but this is the super powerful one. Oh, hello there, Ifrit. And yep, Heatwave's still a one-shot. Oh well. Anyways, oh, Wrath automatically turned off. Like, if I do this, does that re-toggle it? No. Okay. Why'd it turn off then? I didn't turn it off. Weird. So, yeah, we're pretty powerful right now. And if I just leave that on, we'll get more and more powerful. But for right now, Wrath can just stay there. Let's head on over to the spirit tree. Where is it? Spirits. Labyrinth, that's what I actually have it labeled as. And I should be able to pick up a new... Dang it! I just ran over to fight Ifrit without thinking, forgetting that I had a reason not to die, and fighting Ifrit was a bad idea. Now I have to build up a... I was at like 700, now I have to start from scratch again. Silly me. Ah, man. Oh well, I guess that's just more work to do eventually. What have we got for the spirits today? Ah, nothing. Oh well. We are currently still at 3 greater spirits. So... Right, it's 3? Wind, Earth, and... Wind, Earth, and Shadow. That's what it is right now, right? I think so. Oh yeah, there's no Shadow spirit. Oh yeah, we got lesser spatial last time too. But there's no Shadow spirit. That's a little sad. Anyways, let's see what War Gnome looks like, shall we? War Gnome! Oh, you're cool. Actually, I can give you, like, weapons and stuff, but, your sword looks cooler. I don't want you just using, like, a diamond axe. This thing looks like a Digimon to me. Like, this doesn't look like a monster. This screams Gallantmon. Set to follow. Can I just, like, punch that thing and you'll go deal with it? No, nope, you're relaxed. You're good to just chill. That did not look like an Earth move. That looked like Shadow move to me, actually. Honestly, nothing about you screams Earth, but I know you're the Earth Spirit. It's weird. Can I bring you over to Ifrit with me? Hold on, Shizu / Ifrit training. This thing should teleport because spawn is always on. And then... Where's the weak Ifrit? There should be 2 Ifrits nearby. It's just, where are they? The other one should still be over here somewheres. Or Ifrit probably works as a chunk loader, if I had to guess, because apparently that's how the Orc Lord works too. I'm assuming this area has been loaded in the entire time. That's why that Ifrit wasn't where I thought it would be. Might as well head in and grab another Charybdis core. Not like we need it. I'm totally about to get my summon here killed. Like, Ifrit's gonna one-shot it, but we might as well try. It is cool to try it. Thank you for that. Let me get out of here and try to find the weaker of the two, wherever it went. Hi, Ifrit. Oh, get him! Get him, War Golem! Get him, War Gnome! Oh, that looks like an Earth move. Get him! Get him! Oh, I'm dead. Wow. I know this is what I was expecting to happen, but I was hoping it would go a little bit better. Also, this is a very noisy fight. Get him! How are you doing? Oh, you're just about already dead. Oh, you've only taken about 40 damage. Oh, why are you so loud? Why are you so loud? Yeah, Ifrit won this fight. Ifrit doesn't even care about my gnome. My gnome is just existing nearby and slowly dying. How are you still so loud? I'm over 100 blocks away. Yeah. War gnome. Not really cutting it. I'm just gonna fly this way now. Yeah, that was what I was expecting. Like, I wasn't expecting my summon friend to actually do well. I just figured I'd try it out. Oh yeah, I also just completely left my summon friend behind. Where'd you go? I do want to keep this thing on me so that it will eventually despawn and I can re-summon Sylphide. Honestly, do I just keep summoning monsters and hope one of them can actually fight Ifrit to any amount? I could. Basically, I just have to wait until our War Golem here phases out of existence. But you took 50... You were 1/4 dead. Ifrit literally didn't take damage. That is not gonna work. But, anyways... At this point... I think it's time to change skills, isn't it? Like, I would have gone and done the name thing right now beforehand, just so we had it done and it would be cool. But I sort of messed that up now, didn't I? So, yeah. A unique skill. I could remove Wrath. Or, I just give myself a new one and keep Wrath and just have extra things to play with, and Wrath just takes the back burner, but I don't just get rid of it entirely. That is an option. Either that, or I just give myself a Predator skill. Say I'm allowed to keep Wrath, because I could probably naturally get it somehow, and then just go from there. Oh, there's the War Gnome. How do I want to do this? I haven't really thought about this. I know I want to showcase extra things. Technically, I could do it legitimately just by killing the right Otherworlders, but I don't know if Predator skills are really available now. We're getting close to our things. Like, Demon Lord Evolution's pretty close to available, although I do want to wait until I can get 20,000 spirits. That way I can get Merciless as well. I feel very bad for what I'm about to do to this village. I'm going to keep working on souls again, and while I'm going to start working on souls again while I think about what I want to do as far as the unique skill goes, because I do want to try out a new one. I just don't know if I get rid of Wrath or what skill I do, or if I try to do a random. I'll think it over, but for right now, I'm so sorry to this village. I need souls. You know what? No, I don't have to be the villain. I can just go back home and go to that castle. This way I feel better, because I'm killing bad guys instead. I mean, that's how Rimuru, that is how Rimuru justified his actions in the series, so, you know what, we'll do the same. These are villains intent on hurting people, yes. I mean, yes they are. I'll get to work then. Ooh. So, this is kind of annoying trying to do it this way because all the pillagers will spawn in like different areas and I have to like fly around to each one. Actually, in the process, I've actually mastered Demon Lord Hockey too, so that's kind of cool. But I keep having to run around all the different places and trying to find them. And I tried to destroy all of this with Shadow Beam, or whatever it's called. But this skill, or Darkness Cannon, it only breaks naturally spawning blocks. Like, it will break dirt, sand, cobblestone, and like stone and trees and whatnot, all that stuff. But it won't break like stone bricks or wood, or specifically like wood planks. But apparently, Electroblast doesn't have that same restriction on it. Also has a longer timer on it. So I can just cut my way through this building. I didn't even realize this. So, I've been at this for a little bit. We're up to 273 human kills. You're gonna have to, like, fly away and let them build up for a little bit, I think. But I've thought about this a little bit more. And Wrath, even if I don't use it as a combat skill, is still just so good as, like, a mana regen thing. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep Wrath. And then I think I'm going to give myself a new random unique skill. I think I'm going to do it is I'm going to look at the full list of unique skills and on the wiki and figure out how many there are and then roll a random number generator. Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. And actually, I think we're going to do it right now because if we get a skill that's going to help with killing a bunch of pillagers, that would be very nice. Too bad I died. We would have hit 1,000 by now. Anyways, let me just pull up a full list real quick and a random number generator. Okay, no, I was about to do this the hard way. So, I literally have a full list. There's like 57, I think is what I counted a moment ago. And I was about to pull up a random number generator when I decided to pull up the actual command for doing this. And there's literally a button to grant random skill unique. I was gonna do this the hard way. So, Godly Craftsman has been granted. That's the word. It literally said right there, and I forgot what the word was. So, Godly Craftsman, what do? Utilize your years of experience to create masterpieces with ease, and engrave your weapons for terrifying efficiency. First page. Godly Craftsman. Ooh! Ooh! I have spatial storage. I have enchanting. Oh, and I can just give it things like that. What? Oh, that's really good. I have a... What is this? That... Oh, I can instantly cook anything? Oh, okay, this is kind of cool. This is not a combat skill at all, but it's awesome. Just a crafting table always on me, just like a whole bunch of open slots. How do you work? Rushing and slotting are already on there. Huh. Let me pull up the page for this, because I want to know the full scopes of what this thing can do. Huh. I think I understand how this works. I've also been working a bit more on just like killing pillagers and blowing this place up. Now it's open concept. Anyways, so from what I can tell, this is actually an upgraded version of another skill called Researcher. That was the wrong button. So basically, I have a whole bunch of storage. That part is obvious. I can craft whatever I want here. I think it feels like I'm supposed to have a smithing bench in here, but I don't. I don't know. It feels like I should have a smithing bench, but obviously we don't here. But apparently, I can put that in there, and if I do enchant, it lost its things. It lost crushing and slotting, and I'm supposed to be able to put them back on, but I don't know how. Oh, that's how. Okay. So basically, I put the sword in there, and now I have crushing one and slotting one locked in there. So now I can just go in and put them back on by pressing this button. Cool. Fortune 3 is now locked in here as well. And then I can slot this thing, give it fortune, enchant it. Okay. This thing I could give the achievements as well. Okay, so basically this is just a way to say, okay, I want this, but I want this specific achievement, enchantment or whatever on this piece of armor. But I want it on a different piece of armor, so I can just go in like that. And then I can say, okay, I want this to have elemental... I want my helmet to have elemental boost and all this. Actually, I can just put them all on. Okay. And the, like, slotting things don't actually require any amount of... yeah, these don't require any... experience. I'm forgetting every word right now. Yes, 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 I know you're shooting me. Oh, hold on a moment. Well, I can actually enchant my boots now. Apparently, these things died to corrosion twice. And then they died to just Ifrit doing so much fire damage that my boots couldn't handle it, and they ran out of EP. That's apparently what happened with all those things just breaking a couple of times. Do you have anything else? You have slotting 1 and barrier piercing. Ah, I activated Wrath. Wrath I don't think I need on right now. Turn you off. That's something I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on. That's almost 100% just becoming like a mana regen at this point. Although, Godly Craftsman isn't actually a combat skill, so I might still need it. But does this thing actually gain experience when I use it? I mean, it should. Okay, it does. So, I'm curious, if I just keep stocking it full of stuff... I'm assuming it's probably tied to this instead. That can go in there. Give it all of that. Oh, I can even give it crushing. Barrier piercing and crushing, I'm assuming, are both or combat-based things, so giving you these things would be more defensive-based. And actually, barrier piercing is actually probably a pretty good thing to give on you, because now my sword should be able to bypass, like, defenses a bit better. Okay, okay. So, I can just go around collecting a whole bunch of enchanted books, and then I just constantly have those enchantments whenever I want. It's how I perceive this to basically work. So if I just go in like this, actually I can rip it off of everything I want. Oh, get back here. Fortune 1 and Fortune 3 are now in there. Do I have an anvil? Okay, I don't have an anvil, though. I already have Fortune 3, which means I'm never going to need a Fortune 2 book again. Oh, mending. Hold on. Mending's a very good one to have access to. Oh, and then they just become blank enchanted books. Infinity's now in there. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I just had a blank enchanted book. That wasn't anything special. If I have... I don't know what Riptide maxes out at, but if I put 2 Riptide 3s, it won't become Riptide. It doesn't become anything else. I also don't need Riptide. Okay. I already have all that stuff. Don't need it. So, I don't know. It's a good skill, but I almost never actually bother with enchantments. So, it's a good skill, but not one I'm super worried about. I no longer need this bow because I just have a better one. Then I can now give power 4. Actually, I can give all my weapons power 4 now. What else have I got? I think that's kind of it. None of my other stuff has any sort of enchantments or anything, or engravings. I just ignored so many books because I didn't need them, but I should have kept them so that I could just eat them all, basically. There's that. I guess I should go gather some enchanted stuff and just, like, sort of, consume the information on it at this point. Mastery 2. Does this thing only gain mastery by doing that? Or could I gain it mastery by using the crafting thing on it? If I can do this for mastery points, it'll be a lot easier to level up. Does that give me anything? I don't know. It was only 40 stairs, so maybe. I'm going to do some testing to see if there's an easy way to level this up instead. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I've done some testing with it. It does not give any experience or anything on this page. Like putting things in storage, crafting, and smelting, none of that actually gives any experience towards leveling up Researcher. Or, not Researcher, Godly Craftsman. Which is actually an upgraded form of Researcher, which is why I made that mistake right there. From what I can tell, they're more or less the same thing, except this one allows engravings, like Sturdy and all those ones. The only way to gain this thing any experience is to use the enchanting function. But thankfully, I don't have to do anything special. I could literally just go in and do, like this, repeatedly. Get rid of all of these. It doesn't actually need any of them. I'm sure it can keep all of those. Honestly, we should actually do slotting, too. How does this work? I have earth shards that I randomly beat up. And then, do I just craft them together? Is that how this works? No. Is it like slash slotting? Slash Tensura slotting or something? Edit. Get. How do I do this again? Slotting, basically you take these essences and you put them into your sword and it gains extra abilities. I don't know how to actually do it. One second, let me pull up the slotting section of the wiki. Oh, I need an elemental core, not an elemental shard. Okay, guess we're not getting that right now. Unless I go over to Shizu Ifrit and try to train up against some of the war gnomes, assuming they want to spawn in. Are there any around right now? Or are they just gonna wait a while before they actually decide to show up? This series has been weird. Like, for a long time we were seeing nothing but like the basic three. Then it was more or less only those spiders. Now they're no, and that's been the last couple of episodes, but now it's just Enderman again. I don't know. The mob spawning from this mod is a bit weird. But I'm gonna need to grind before I can actually test out slotting. But Godly Craftsman is not going to be difficult to train up. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Like, basically, just keep putting the sword in, enchant, put it in, enchant, put it in, enchant forever. Although, that's still going. Like, if I run into that, will it do damage to me? Probably. Oh yeah, it lit me on fire. Have I explored this, I'm going to assume I probably explored this, but might as well go check it out nonetheless. Where's the fun indoors? Electro beam. That works by me. That works for me. And I think I've already looted this one, though. Well, no, for sure. Yep. A little bit of waste of time, but that's fine. But Godly Craftsman... I mean, it's good. I mean, enchantments are probably gonna be necessary later on, just for some extra defensive capabilities and offensive capabilities. But I mean, enchanting is just one of those things that eventually you'll just do, because it's going to help you out in the end. It's not something that's super interesting just on its own, in my opinion. But I might as well start building up some enchanting books whenever I see them. I've already looted that one. So many. So many Charybdis caves, just about nothing of everything else. What have we got? Anything interesting? Nope, nothing at all. Are you kidding me? I got stuck on a candle. Anyways, I still have some souls to go gather. 7,300. How many more humans do I need to... That's the wrong one. I just gave myself mathematician. I think that's a pretty good one. Let's revoke that. Tensura Mathematician. Mathematician has been revoked. Sorry, puppies, that was the wrong button. Okay. Well, we're not going to give a new one just immediately. Let's give our new skills some time to shine, shall we? Anyways, I have some humans to go beat up so that I can get named. So I'm going to head back to that pillager castle we've been at. I'm going to keep blowing it up, and I'm going to keep messing up the pillagers inside. So I'll see you in a little while. Okay, we're at to 720, and it looks like there's a decent chunk already built up. But this brings back some memories. In like one of the last few episodes of the original Tensura Mod pack that we did on the channel, I spent like 5 hours or something like that hunting pillagers at a tower just so that we could get our Demon Lord evolution. This is definitely bringing back some of those memories, but thankfully right now we're only hunting for 1,000. And I didn't exactly have hockey in that old world to just make it this easy. Or this skill, which actually this is pretty good training for both air flight and electro beam or whatever this is called, I keep forgetting. Or electro blast. Because I've destroyed most of this place. I've destroyed like a whole bunch of the walls, so I can just sort of fly straight on through and just hockey everything. Yeah, this isn't actually too bad. Like, it's so much... It's more or less the same amount of grinding, but it doesn't feel as bad, and it feels a little bit faster than it did in the old version. Plus, this way I'm building up souls as well. We're up to 7,900. I think we started at like 6,800 or something like that. We've gotten like 1,000 souls on the day. Which... 79519. Oh, I killed the 2 there. 79547. 79547. How many souls are you worth? 795... Okay, they're like 1.3 souls per pillager. Okay, that's still okay. I mean, we have killed over 1,000 pillagers today, so that makes sense. So, yeah, this is good training in more ways than one. But it shouldn't take me that much longer. We should be able to get our name today. It shouldn't be that difficult. We are... Yeah, that was just another 80 in just like a minute, maybe. We'll be fine. Okay, we need 24 more. Ew. Let's actually make sure I am nameable right now, right? Yes, cool. I don't know if that's actually going to matter for this type of naming, but better safe than sorry. Magic poisoning. And... nausea while doing this is weird. Because it doesn't follow where I'm looking, it follows where the nausea is pointing my... Which just makes it go wild, which is kind of funny. But there we go. Infamy and famous. You have been given the name Ardendrus. Achieve mass naming by finishing raids or killing human mobs without dying. So... Oh, that's a massive existence points buff. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. 70,000 more EP. That's all we're gonna need. Yeah. I guess we are gonna get true Drago Newt before Demon Lord. I was expecting this to go the other way. But, oh, that's so good. The world has given us a name, truly, for being so ruthless. Oh, we're up to almost 400,000 magicules. Oh, I'm real excited about this. Somehow, Electroblast and Air Flight, neither of them even got close to being mastered, though, and I was at this for a little while. But, well, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. So we've been given a name. We have a new unique skill. It's okay. This place did have a few enchanted books. I do have a bunch more in this list, and I did steal an enchantment table. So, I guess I probably should get to work on just collecting those. So I'll set up the enchanter and start just doing that sort of stuff between episodes, I think. I also have a few skills I need to finish leveling up as well. But next time, we're probably going to become a true Dragonewt. That existence boost, that basically doubled our current existence points. That's so good. I don't know why I'm still doing this. I don't need to actually fight in this place anymore. Like, I can get more souls elsewhere. I don't know why I'm still at it. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.